Hello darlings, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day, night, or whatever time of the day it is for you. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I am Rhonda, and on this channel I discover, discuss, or dismiss fragrances. So if you enjoy that type of content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more future videos and updates. So I just want to come on here and share this sample that I am dibbling and dabbling in. Now I have dibbled and dabbled with a lot of fragrances from the No. 5 line. The line is very aldehydic. It's very heavy with citrus on the top, very floral. It is a classic vintage type of scent, and if you are someone who like a more aldehydic, citrusy, long-lasting type of scent, then Chanel No. 5 would be the way to go. But I had Chanel No. 5 Low, and that was a fragrance that I kept trying the sample, and then I finally had an experience to where I actually liked the No. 5 Low. But then once I purchased the bottle and I wore it, I had this nauseating feeling again. I don't know if it was the wrong season, because sometimes that happens, especially when you're dealing with very aldehydic type fragrances. Certain weather changes the scent. It changes the whole aura of the perfume. And that is what happened to me with the No. 5 Low. And it was just something that I just could not do. And it is no longer in my collection. I was digging through my samples just to reinvent myself, just to be able to have a broader range of fragrance, and also trying to understand what I'm smelling, why I don't like it, why I do like it, so I can go ahead and give you guys the tea on the fragrance itself. So I went ahead and I found this sample, and this is from the Les Exclusif de Chanel. It is that line, and I believe there is about 6 or 7 fragrances in that line, but this one in particular is the Gardenia. Now, I at first sprayed this and I was like, no ma'am, it did not speak to me, it did not resonate with me. The top notes was really off-putting to me, so I literally smelled it and I threw it down and I was done with it. It's been about a year or longer that I've actually had this sample, so I said, let me go ahead and let me retry this. So what I have been doing, you guys, is I've just been spraying this on tissue because it mimics cotton, it mimics clothing. I want to test it like that first before I spray it on my skin and I'm stuck with something I do not like. Now, this on the top is Gardenia. It is a literal Gardenia. I like that it is a literal Gardenia. There are a lot of fragrances out there that is floral, that boast about a specific floral notes, and the perfume has nothing to do with that floral. I want to go ahead and spill tea on that type of stuff because it's named Gardenia, but it has no smell of Gardenia. At first spray, it's definitely too floral. It's wet. It smells wet. It smells like sap trees. A sap tree just has this very distinctive wet type of smell. What I find with these Chanel fragrances is that I have to set them down and I have to move away from it and let it do what it's going to do. So I usually give it about 5 minutes to see what it's going to turn into. And I would say, you guys, listen, it still smells wet. It actually smells like it needs to dry on this tissue. So I'm going to sit it down and I'm going to further discuss more, and I'll come back to it. That literal smell of Gardenia is not for a person that does not like floral perfumes. After about 5 minutes of spraying this develops and turns absolutely gorgeous. I could not believe what I was smelling. This actually starts to smell creamy. So after smelling this for about 5 minutes, the Gardenia smell on the top kind of fizzles out. A very creamy, very fresh smell of jasmine pops out of this. This starts to change. This definitely starts to change. The jasmine did help with the Gardenia. This also has the top note of tuberose. The tuberose can turn very green, and I believe that is the green wetness that's coming from this fragrance. It smells very sharp, potent. It jumps out. It's very aldehydic smelling, but as this dries down, this turns more gorgeous. So I think I have literally found a Chanel fragrance that I would actually want to add to my collection. Chanel Gardenia from the exclusive line is so pretty, but it does not last long. It does not last long. I literally kept running my nose across my arms because I was in love with the scent. I was really, really in love with the scent. But then the only downside to this perfume is it does not last. I believe this exclusive bottle of Chanel was like $250, somewhere around there. and it's beautiful. The opening is kind of hard in the beginning. I'm actually able to sit through the beginning, the first 5 minutes after I sprayed it on my skin. I kind of got to step away. But what I find is it's very wet and sappy smelling on the skin when you first spray it, very aldehydic. So after about 5 minutes on the skin, it starts to turn fresh. You get those coconutty vibes. It has a slight sweetness to it. This is a very beautiful scent, but it does not last long. It doesn't last. That would stop me from purchasing this, but I really like this. I may just end up getting more samples, okay? I'm gonna actually do a little bit more research to see if they offer like a body cream, or if I can actually put a body cream or a lotion with this that's not too strong. Maybe that it has a slight scent of coconut. I bet that would be really pretty. That is the only problem I have with this from the exclusive line, is that it does not last on the skin. I could see myself having to spray at least 6 to 8 in order to really get something out of it on the skin, or if I spray it on clothing. Now, I was able to smell this about 4 hours on the tissue. Then after the 4-hour mark, it smelled creamy tuberose, creamy sweet tuberose gardenia is what I was able to smell after about 4 hours on the tissue. It was completely gone in about 8 hours on the tissue. So that tells me that it will not last on my clothing. I wouldn't need more than 8 hours on clothing. That is enough to do whatever I need to do. If I need to run an errand, if I need to go out and just do anything, 8 hours is enough time to have this scent on me. I really, really do like it. And if you like a creamy tuberose gardenia, this is a very, very beautiful fragrance. It just does not last that long on the skin. I would give this max on skin about 2 hours on skin. I kid you not. I'm going to try it again, and I'm going to oil my stuff down with body oil to see if that helps with the scent, and spray maybe about 4 to 6 and see how that does. So I'm going to try that and see how that works out. So in conclusion, I have actually found a Chanel perfume that I really like the scent, and I'm pretty sure you will like it as well if you like a creamy, slightly sweet tuberose gardenia fragrance. It has coconut, vanilla, and musk, sandalwood, vetiver, and patchouli in the base. I'm really not picking up any patchouli. I didn't get any patchouli out of this, but that is fine. But this is a beautiful scent. This is almost like what I wish Gucci Bloom would smell like, but Gucci Bloom kind of is just straight tuberose, and it's not to my liking, but I can see it's a mass appealing scent, especially if you are a tuberose lover. If you love the smell of tuberose, you will probably love Gucci Bloom. But this Les Exclusif de Chanel, this Gardenia, Chanel Gardenia exclusive, smells really, really good. I am definitely going to oil myself up, and I will update you guys at another time. But that is my thoughts on the Les Exclusif de Chanel Gardenia. So if you have that fragrance, comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video.